What's up, guys? That really gross guy here, and we are back playing Warframe and jumping in as Oberon, just kind of doing a fun thing, get a little bit of levels on the guy. I'm going to talk a little bit about Warframe today, and then I also would like to talk about some E3 stuff. So if you guys are interested or have been watching some of the E3 stuff, I'm going to tell you what I am pretty excited about, and maybe some little bit of plans for maybe the future of the channel as well. But first off, because I always like to show you guys or tell you guys about my loadouts, this is a very simple loadout, New Loka themed. I wanted to get a nice primary that would work with New Loka. However, the Volcar is the only thing that has an augment that works with New Loka, and I don't feel like the Volcar fits Oberon's design whatsoever. So I left that off and I went with the Rubico because I feel like it's a little bit better feel. It looks a little bit like nature-y. Almost looks like you could have carved it out of wood or something. Anyways, so there's that. I also have the Furus because lifesteal and all that stuff using the New Loka augment. And then lastly, the Sancti Magistar because heals, New Loka weapon, all that stuff. So pretty cool, and of course he's themed, very nature-like, very New Loka-esque. I think I forgot to put on a New Loka regalia, but it is what it is. Oh, and I feel like this Sayandana, to me, almost looks like a giant leaf, so I felt like it looks cool with the colors and all that stuff. Pretty cool. So, anyways, there's that. Let's just say TennoCon is coming up in less than a month. Pretty excited about that. I'm going to try and figure out what panels I am going to be attending and kind of checking out. I kind of have to look at what is scheduled and when. I also would love it if any of you guys end up going to TennoCon to say hi. It would be pretty cool. Give me a hug. I'll hug you. I don't give a crap. I'm a huggy guy. Anyways, so that's pretty cool. TennoCon. I'm just so excited. Next up is, I'm hopeful, today this video will be going up Tuesday. I'm hopeful that tomorrow, being Wednesday, the update will be coming out, and I hope it is, I can't say for sure, guys. I'm just saying, can't say for sure. I'm hopeful that the update will be Harrow, whatever you want to call him, the new Warframe. We don't know for sure. I'm not expecting it because I try not to expect, you know, I don't get my hopes up. I try not to. But it would be cool if we see Harrow tomorrow. I didn't even mean to do that. Anyways, would be cool. But we'll see. But with that said, let's talk E3. I am excited about some of the stuff we are seeing. Now, I will talk about some of the things here in the future when I mention them. I am also a little nervous that some of these games that look fantastic are not going to end up being fantastic. I'm looking at you, No Man's Sky. I'm looking at you, Destiny. And I probably just triggered a whole lot of people by saying that. But we'll talk about Destiny here in just a little bit. You know what? We'll just talk about Destiny now. The reason why I am salty about Destiny is I got my hopes up. That's my fault. I get it. But that game was painted as the second coming. I'm just kidding. But that game was painted as like the next big AAA title. Now, and at this point, I understand. Yes, Destiny is highly praised, and it is very fantastic now that they've reiterated itself with the Taken King, and I'm sure Destiny 2 is going to be a great game. But I'm salty. I'm very jaded towards the original Destiny because I got caught up in and like I said, it's kind of my fault. I got caught up in the hype. Not only did I buy that game the day it came out, but I also bought the $100 deluxe edition with season pass, DLC, all that beautiful stuff because they promised all this amazing, beautiful content. And I played the game. I beat the game in, I think, like maybe less than 4 hours. I know about 4 hours later, me and a friend had taken down the final boss, and I was like, you can't be. This is the end of the story. Like, this can't be it, right? You know, I was like, wow, this sucks. The DLC's not coming out for like the post-game content and all that stuff is not coming out for a while. I wasn't big a fan of the PvP. I'm just not crazy about PvP with most games. After I played Call of Duty for much longer than I should have, I kind of just like dropped off PvP when it comes to games. Are you kidding me? You really are not gonna die, Mr. Man? All right. I kind of just dropped off in the PvP realm of video games for a little while, but I was like, you know what, Destiny? Okay, I understand you're the first. I mean, it's made by Bungie, so you would expect, you know, the Halo quality as Halo went on. Expect some of that to leak over into this new game and have this excellent quality game. And I didn't see any of that. I didn't see any good quality, you know, content, or at least, you know, I don't know. I just didn't see. I didn't. I honestly, if you did not tell me it was a Bungie game, I never would have guessed, because I felt like the quality just wasn't there for the first one. Now, I was like, okay, I get it. The DLC will be out. The DLC is going to reiterate, you know, it's going to expand on the story, and it's going to be fantastic. I'm like, once the DLC comes out, I'm going to enjoy it. I'm going to be glad I picked it up. I'm going to be glad I bought the game. Well, little did I know that because I beat the story at level 14, I had to replay the story missions over and over and over and over again. I thought I had my renewal on, but I could be wrong. But I had to replay the story missions over and over and over again just to level up my character in order to access the DLC. Like, I had to, like, level up. I forgot if I had to level up to 30 or something like that. I know I had to level up dramatically. I think it was level 20 for the first DLC. And then I think it was, like, 30 for the second DLC or something ridiculous. But I literally had to play, like, I had to play longer to level up my character in order to play the DLC than I had to play the game in order to beat the story. So it's like, that was frustrating, and I honestly lost interest in the game before I gained access to the DLC. Now I understand everybody says, oh, the DLC in the game was great. That's what made the game worth buying. But after I dedicated all that time and I paid $100, $100 for this game, I was so salty and jaded that I didn't want to have anything to do with the game anymore. I bought it digital, so I couldn't trade it in. That's my fault. I get it, but I couldn't. No. I will not buy the Taken King, even though I know the Taken King is much better than the first. I will not buy Destiny 2 because I feel like it was more of a cash grab than anything. I understand they threw it out there so that they could see if people were interested in it and were willing to buy, you know, Destiny. But I feel like they didn't do the game justice. They didn't do the people that paid all this money to buy it justice. I was sitting there when the Taken King was announced, because it was not Destiny 2. It was said it was literally an expansion to the Destiny 1. It was literally an expansion to Destiny 1. So I was hoping, and I was expecting at first, that I bought the Season Pass, I own the Season Pass, I will be getting the Taken King because I had the season pass. Not the case. And I was so upset. I was like, you really want me to pay for an expansion to the first game after I bought the season pass, which is supposed to give me all the content for the first game? I was so mad. I swore off Destiny 100% after the Taken King came out, because I was like, I felt like they took my money. I felt like they said, "Hey, here's the best game you're gonna see in the next, couple of years," and they showed me a CD and they said, "But it's gonna cost you," and they handed me a floppy drive for a game that was broken and garbage. It's like they handed me Pong or a watered down, washed out piece of crap. Took my $100 and ran away with it. They just and they were like, "We got him. We got him." And then they said, "Hey, remember when you bought Destiny? Remember that game that you spent all this money for on that thing we gave you? Well, we got an expansion for it, but it's gonna cost you. It's gonna cost you." And I was like, "Nope, screw you. I don't trust you, Bungie. You sent me on my way. I will not buy Destiny. I won't do it. Nope. I refuse." Now I know some of you guys are pretty frustrated. Some of you guys might disagree with me. I do understand that it's my fault for jumping into a game, too early, and especially a new IP, and especially buying the deluxe version. I get it. That's my fault. But fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. Which is why, like I said, no Destiny for me. No Destiny for me. Ever, probably. I don't want to say ever. No, probably ever. I don't know. So it is what it is. I need to get to the E3 talk, so let's do that. I will say real quick, I am excited about the new Ori. Ori and the Blind Forest is a game I did on my channel. If you want to check that out, feel free. Just keep in mind, that is the first game I ever did a full Let's Play of on my channel. So, that was when I was kind of getting used to YouTube and talking to a camera. So be prepared for that. But it is my favorite platformer of all time. I love Ori and the Blind Forest. I, at some point, will be picking up the new new Ori game. I'll probably pick it up sooner rather than later if the viewership on Ori and the Blind Forest on the channel is pretty decent. I'll probably get it sooner than I probably would have beforehand. I still hope it's going to be an indie price. It might not be, because they saw how good the first Ori and the Blind Forest did. So the price might be going up for this next one. But to be honest with you guys, I love that game, and I more than likely will be picking it up. I don't know if I'll be picking it up really soon, but maybe when there's a discount on Steam for it or something like that, I will pick it up pretty early in its lifespan. So there's that. Also, Evil Within 2 is coming out. If you're interested, it is a game that I struggled with on my channel, but it is a game I played from start to finish, completely blind. I had no idea what I was getting into when I picked the game up, other than the fact that it was really creepy. But I picked that up. I played it on the channel. If you are interested in that, you can find it on the channel. Also, there is Wolfenstein. The new Wolfenstein is coming out. It's called Wolfenstein 2, but I know they made a Wolfenstein game and then they made Wolfenstein Old Blood. So I'm a little confused as to why it's called Wolfenstein 2. But I own both Wolfenstein, the first one and Old Blood, so I'm considering playing that on the channel. So let me know if you want to see that. There's going to be a poll that you can click on and vote on maybe a game you want to see on the channel, because there's 3 I'm thinking about. One of them is Wolfenstein, the 2 Wolfenstein games. Another one is Shadow of Mordor, because the new Shadow of War or whatever, the Lord of the Rings game is coming out, and I have the first one, so I would like to play through that. At least play some of it so you guys can get a good idea of what to expect with the Shadow of, or the Lord of the Rings game. And then what else? What was Wolfenstein, Shadow of War. Oh, what's the other game? I have it. I have the one before it. Crap. I forgot, but there's gonna be a vote, so you guys can let me know if you want to see it on the channel. And there's a possibility I will be playing one of the preludes to one of these games sometime before it comes out. So, Evil Within, Ori. Yeah, I guess that's all I. Well, no, that's not quite what I have to say. Anthem. I was gonna say Anthem. Look out, Destiny. Anthem's coming out, and it looks fantastic. Now, I am very skeptical after the Destiny incident. I have been a lot less likely to buy a brand new game until I've seen reviews and I've seen, a lot of gameplay and stuff of it. But this Anthem game looks sick. If they deliver, look out, because this game, AAA title, this game is going to be a contender for, like, one of the next big games. I mean, Horizon. I want to play that game so bad, and it's a great game. It feels to me like it is going to be, like, in the spotlight for a while. So look out, Destiny. Look out, Halo. I don't know if they're going to continue doing Halo stuff or whatever. But, man, if they can deliver, like I said, E3 likes to make everything look amazing, and then we'll see what happens when it comes out. No Man's Sky. You guys remember what happened with that. So, anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed. That was my little bit of E3 talk. Sorry I rambled too long about Destiny, but I'm super salty about Destiny. In case you're no one's watching from Bungie, but I'm just saying, if you worked on Destiny, I got no respect for you. No, I'm just playing. You're all right. You're all right, Mr. Animator that's watching right now. Maybe not. I don't know. But you took my money, and I want it back. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Until next time. Blow!